Hey guys, it is the morning time and it is time for my monthly vlog slash photo walk of my Frugal Film Project. And so this month it is Love in Motion, or is Love in Motion? This month is the theme is like love, and it's monochrome. So I'm getting ready to head to Cadiz, which is one of the cities I mentioned in my January video. I'm gonna head out there and see what things I can find. My thought process is I'm just gonna capture things that I love. It won't necessarily be like super serious things, because normally I would capture things like family and friends and stuff like that. But with me being so far away from my family, I think I'm gonna focus on more things that are just kind of things I love. In the sense of like, I love architecture and cool buildings and orange soda and stuff like that. So I think that is the route I'm going to go. In order to get the monochrome look, somebody had a really great idea. I'll put their screen name. I think I found them in Reddit, but I put like their username or whatever on the screen. But they were saying, hey, just take the photos in color, and then when I scan them, change them to black and white. So that's what I'm gonna try. Hopefully it comes out well. Also, sorry if my voice sounds really weird. I haven't been talking much this morning, so my voice hasn't like normalized. But yeah, so I'm in the car getting ready to head out, and we'll see what we can capture. So this is the train station. It's kind of hard to see with the sun glaring. I'm gonna see if I can change angles. There we go. I've gotten some of the sun glare out. But yeah, you can see this is part of the Cadiz train station. So one thing I love about southern Spain is all the architecture, and so I'm going to take my first picture of the day and try to get some of the cool architecture in this statue. So I love flowers. I like taking pictures of them. I'm not necessarily a flower person to like take home, but I love taking pictures of flowers. So I think I'm definitely gonna grab some of these flowers right here. So we're getting ready to come up on one of my favorite buildings in Cadiz. It is the giant cathedral. It is gorgeous looking, and yeah, it's just definitely one of my favorite places to like come walk by, take a picture of, and then also there's this nice gelato shop right across from it, but it's not open yet. It's still early in the morning, so maybe it'll be open before I leave today. Yep, and here is the gorgeous cathedral I was talking about. So of course I'm going to have to get a picture of this. Trying to find the best angle for this. I don't know if there's a good one.
Eran las 7:15 y son... Y tarda media horita para ponerse en el celular.
We're gonna change the mode to landscape to get a bit wider. I'm actually very curious as to how this one turns out. It's very hard to frame. This cathedral is so gorgeous. I think I might take 2 pictures. Let's see if I can get kind of the other half of the cathedral. All right, and we're down to 6 photos left.
Just tripping around, traveling around.
Yeah, just trying to enjoy the architecture out here.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was in Rwanda yesterday.
Okay.
And then I drove here. I'm here for about 3 days. Just
Okay,
kinda
nice.
hanging out. And I'm kind of doing a loop. I'm going up to then Seville,
Yes.
Cordoba,
Okay.
Granada, and then back to Malaga.
Okay. I haven't had a chance to go to Rwanda yet, so that is on my to-do list.
Yeah.
I heard it's gorgeous
yeah,
and great.
It's just unique, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the way it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
All right, so now I'm heading to the water. So that's the cool thing about Cadiz is you have like the city and the old architecture, but then it's also a beach town, so you get to see the ocean and some other cool stuff there. So, ooh, sorry, my hair looking crazy in this wind, and you can hear the bells of the cathedral. But yeah, we are now headed to the beach, the water, so you can see what that's like. And here is the beach of Cadiz. Well, this is more so the rocky part, but like the beach is just further kind of out that way. So that's where the actual beach is. And I think what I'm gonna try to capture next is a picture of the waves kind of cresting on the rocks. I always love photos in motion where we get to capture the ocean spray or people jumping and dancing. I think that is going to be my next attempt. Let's see if we can get it. One thing I have to make sure I find at least some is some like graffiti. That's one of my favorite things to photograph. I love the colors and stuff, but I haven't really seen any out here, like no really interesting pieces. So I know they're around, I just gotta find them. So I would definitely get a photo of some of the street art out here in Cadiz. So here's some here, but it's not super interesting. Maybe on the way back if I can't find anything else, I'll stop by and take a picture of this. All right, so here is a cool piece graffiti. I don't know if I'd actually call it graffiti. I don't know, we will see. But I like it, so if I can't find anything else, I'll definitely come back for a photo of that. Another cool thing about like Spain and really Europe in general is like there are a lot of like small little alleys that are just cool photo opportunities. If you're just looking for something different. So sometimes I just kind of go off the main street and see what I can find. Like, look, there's a random statue that I didn't even know was back here because I've never been over here before. So you can find all kinds of cool pieces of art and just different things if you just kind of pick an alley and walk down it. And at least in southern Spain, it's pretty safe here. So like I don't have to worry about getting mugged or anything, or like violent crimes. At most you probably get like a pickpocket or some gear stolen like out of your car if you're not careful. So there's this reflection pool over here. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that reflection in here from like this side. I might be too far away on this side of the pool. Like I can't get close enough to actually get a good picture. So if that's the case, I may switch sides and see if I can get maybe some reflection of these in the pool. I mean, you can kind of see it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. So I love reflections. I think it's a really cool, just a different way to see the world. So I'm definitely going to try and get kind of this shot here. You can see the reflection as you get closer to that building there. And as you come further out, it kind of fades away. But we're definitely gonna try and get this shot. So I'm gonna wait till this guy passes. But yeah, we're gonna try and get this shot. Step back a little bit. The thing I have to remember is the fact that my camera is a little off center, just due to where the eye, like the viewfinder is and the actual lens is. Like if you can see, they're like not centered. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can line this shot up to where I get what I'm trying to get. All right, so we're down to 4 shots. Like this very cool flamenco dancer statue. So here's a cool piece of graffiti where it's like behind this fencing, and I don't necessarily want to get that in my photo. So we're gonna go back down to my toy alien from Toy Story. Oh, and we have found him again. So let's get this photo. And we've got 2 shots left. So I've got 2 shots left, and I think I know what I'm going to capture. There is the gelato spot that I love to go to. I'm trying to get at least a picture of the outside. I don't think they're open yet. And then there's this cafe called the Nebula Cafe, which is kind of like a Marvel's themed cafe. And again, me being the big geek I am, I love those things. And it has a pretty cool sign, so I'm going to try to get a picture of that. And then with those 2 photos, I'll be done with my photo walk for the day. I'm actually further down than I thought. I'm back near like closer to where I took a picture of like the statue lady sitting. So I'm gonna make this left and then head back to the cathedral area. Like I said, I've got to make sure I get a picture of my favorite gelato place because I don't come out here super often. So yeah, we're just gonna head back and get that photo. Ooh, and I kind of want to take a picture of this archway because I also love symmetry and like arches. Decisions. I think I'm sticking with the gelato and go there. So you can see like maybe just an hour has passed and it's already much more crowded than it was when I first walked down here. Should be coming up on the cafe soon. I will snag that photo and then I think we'll be done for the day. So here is a cafe I was telling you guys about. I've never actually eaten here. Yeah, I just thought it was cool because it's like Avengers theme. Alright everyone, so I was going to try and film this in my car, like the photo reveal in color, but the sun was just, it had too much glare and you couldn't really see as many details as I wanted. So I came inside. I'm going to film this on my iPhone 13. And yeah, so let's check out the first photo. Alright, so here is the first photo. Overall, I like the photo. I like the fact that I got the statue in there. The thing I don't like about this photo is the fact that the background is kind of blown out. It was really bright and sunny day today. Trying to balance with instant photography with like a darker subject and a brighter background. A lot of times you'll get things that are blown out. Now, if I had like my original digital camera or even my phone, I could have compensated for it and it would have been kind of a more even photo. But, you know, it's instant photography, so it is what it is. But like I said, overall, I like the photo, and I think it's not a bad first step. All right, second photo we're gonna look at is, ooh, I like this. So this is the flower photo. Again, my biggest gripe maybe with the SQ6 is trying to get things framed properly. So as you can see here, there's a little bit of the building kind of opposite of the flower tree. So I wish I wouldn't have gotten that in this photo. But again, I'm still learning how to properly frame. So like, I would only capture this image. But overall, I like it. I am loving the flowers. I'm loving the color. I wish it was a little darker. Maybe I should have used the darken option for this photo. But overall, I'm very happy with it. All right, photo number 3. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, okay, so this is... Actually, I think this is the 4th photo I took, so I guess I didn't put them in as good of an order as I thought I did. But anyway, this is the 4th photo I took of the major cathedral in Cadiz. And so overall, I like it. Pretty good exposure, I think. I think there's a good balance between the sky and the actual cathedral, and even got some of the palm tree in the foreground. Sorry if this is too high. But yeah, overall, I am happy with this photo. I think it looks good. Hopefully next I draw the third photo so you can see the other side of the cathedral. Boom, yes, okay, great. So I did draw the third photo. So this is actually the third photo that I took. Overall, again, I am actually pretty happy with this. The only thing I don't like here is, as you can see, it's kind of blown out a little bit in this section. But overall, really happy. I like the dark blue of the sky. I like that you can see kind of some of the palm tree, which is what I was going for. Want to have a little bit of variety in this photo. Again, with the framing, I got a little bit of extra palm tree here that I wasn't trying to get. But overall, I am happy with this photo. Let me actually show you 3 and 4 together so you get an idea of kind of what the cathedral looks like. It's interesting that you can see that this photo is actually brighter than this photo, and I'm curious, is it just due to the angle in which I took a photo? So this one was more, as you can see, on the left side of the cathedral, and this one was more at a right angle, shooting a little bit more into the sun. So I'm curious if that is what kind of changed the exposure of these 2 photos. But yeah, these are pictures 3 and 4. All right, so this is the 5th photo I took. I definitely should have used the darken option here, I think. So my main thing though for this photo was to try and capture the sea spray, which I think I did. It's just kind of very hard to see with how exposed it is. So I definitely think this one would have benefited more for a darken. However, then you may have lost the rocks here. So while I think I would have seen the waves and the sea spray a bit better because they're white with the darkened exposure, overall, I think this isn't a bad photo here. All right, and here is photo number 6. Overall, I like this photo. I actually got more in the photo than I thought I would. So when I was framing up this photo, this top part with like the flag was initially cut off in the viewfinder, so I didn't think I was going to get it. But actually I got it in. I don't know if I would have darkened this one just because I feel like the sky would have been too dark, and the same thing with like the foliage here. So I think it would have been too dark if I had done the darken mode. However, I would have liked for the building to be a little bit darker just so you can see some of the detail. But again, it's instant photography. The camera is only so advanced. But overall, I like the fact that I got the reflection, which is what I was really going for this image. I was concerned that you wouldn't be able to see it well, but I definitely think you are. I did get more of this like column here than I thought I was going to. So again, not the end of the world. I think I would have just liked it a bit better if I got more of the foliage over here and to focus more on the reflection. But again, I'm actually really happy now that I look at this more for this photo and the fact that I was able to get a good reflection shot. All right, and here is the 7th. Yeah, this is the 7th photo. So this is the alleyway. And again, this one is probably, as of now, my least favorite photo because it's really, really dark in here. And then you like lose a bunch of the sky here and just a lot of blown out highlights. So it's also a bit off centered, and I want it to be more centered so you guys can really get that kind of middle of the alleyway, thin kind of slither of Spain. So I'm not super thrilled with this. Like I say, it's not a horrible photo. It definitely has a lot of things it can improve on. But overall, right now, this is probably my least favorite photo that I've taken so far. All right, let's see photo number 8. Okay, so boom, here we go. I actually really like this photo. I love the color of the toy alien from Toy Stories. Overall, I think it's good framing. The building is white, so it's blown out, like the highlights are blown out. But I really like the photo. I really like the color. I'm just actually really loving this photo. The only thing I would probably change is getting a closer shot so that the street art was bigger in the frame. But overall, super happy with this photo. All right, going on to number 9. So photo number 9. Boom, my favorite ice cream. Let me correct that. My favorite gelato place that I always love to go to. Like I said, they were closed when I went. They probably opened at 11, which was like right around the time I got home. But yeah, here is the gelato place. Delicious gelato, a lot of good food, and just like snacks. Actually, overall, I like this photo. I wish I would have framed it more to the left so you can see like their gelato window here, because this is an entirely separate restaurant. But yeah, this is a gelato place. I definitely should have taken more time to frame this. Truthfully, more people were starting to come out and I was starting to get self-conscious about like filming and photographing in public. And I always get like that and start kind of rushing when more and more people show up. So I'm trying to do a better job of not rushing in the future. So yeah, I definitely would have framed this better. So like say you can see the more of the gelato place here. But if you're ever in Cadiz and you want some good gelato, I definitely recommend checking this place out. All right, finally we're at the 10th photo. Do you guys remember what I said the 10th photo would be? All right, let's check it out. So boom, here we go. So this is the place I was talking about, the Nebula like cafe eatery place. So I really like the sign because it's very Marvel-esque. You get to see like Nebula, it's a cool design. I like the white and blue and just kind of contrast. I think I got like a little lens flare here because I wasn't expecting this. But yeah, this is this photo. Overall, I am happy with this photo. I think it's framed pretty well. I tried my best to make sure the actual camera lens was centered as opposed to just the viewfinder being centered. And I think overall it worked out well. But yeah, that is my 10th photo in color. I had a lot of fun shooting this and just kind of capturing some of the things I love on a lesser scale than say, you know, family and friends. But yeah, let me bring all the photos back. Hold on. Let me zoom out to like a regular, there we go, boom. So let me zoom out so you guys can see kind of all the photos I took today. Trying to get it so you can see most of them. Overall, I think this was a successful session. I hope you guys had fun kind of coming along with me as I did this photo walk. So yeah, these are the photos I took on my photo walk today. I actually had a lot of fun with this theme of love. Again, love on a lesser scale, not necessarily family and friends love, but just things I love to capture as a photographer. I hope you all had fun coming with me on this journey. I can't wait for next month. I cannot remember what the theme is off the top of my head, but I will drop some hints in the description below. And then you guys let me know in the comments what you think the theme for the month of March is. But yeah, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to receive notifications of when I post new videos. And as always, until next time, keep practicing, keep having fun, and I'll see you in the next video.